Hello you guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Atinuke. If you're new, you're welcome. Kindly click the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Okay, you guys, please leave a comment in the comment section. Also, if you're new, I'm glad to have you back again. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for always coming back to my channel. I love you guys. Yeah, so today in today's topic I want to talk about frequent questions asked by interviewers all over the world, asked by interviewers. If you're going for an interview, questions you should prepare for whenever you're going to an interview, questions you should actually re-ask, because these questions from nowhere just comes out like boom. They'll definitely ask them, and even if they don't ask them directly, they'll indirectly ask them. So there are questions you should prepare for, and yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm not going to be answering them, I'm just going to be mentioning them. If you want me to answer these questions, do let me know in the comment section below. Okay, yeah. So one of the most important questions they ask, even before they ask anything, is let us meet you. Yeah, let us meet you. That's like the famous question ever asked. Let us meet you. Introduce yourself. Okay, so when they say let us meet you or introduce yourself, just know that you're supposed to start what is in the summary of your CV. Okay, that's why you have to memorize your CV back and front, because at least most of your introduction, anything you're going to say about your introduction to yourself and the company, it should mostly be what is written in your summary, and some other things that are not written in your summary can also be mentioned. But let a little bit of what is in your summary be there, be part of what you're going to say. Okay, yeah. So the most important question ever asked is let us meet you. You can even be fortunate that after let us meet you, just say you're selected. So another question is, how did you hear about this position? Employers are always curious as to how you heard about the position, or how you heard about this job recruitment. They always want to know. They want to know, maybe you got it from the HR, maybe you got it online. Some of them want to know how their company is doing online, if you saw it on LinkedIn or something, especially companies that recruit through an HR company. They always want to know how you got to know about this particular position, or how you got to know about this vacancy going on right now. So they're always like, how did you hear about this position? Another question is, have you heard about this company? Have you heard about this company? Or what do you know about this company? What do you know about this organization? That's the thing they ask. Like after asking you, let us meet you, introduce yourself, and they ask you, how did you hear about this position? They go like, what do you know about this organization? Or have you heard about this organization? If you say yes, they go like, what do you know about this organization? And then you start pouring it out just the way you've heard it, or just the way you know about it. Whatever it is you know about the company, just let them know. But the problem is, some people tend to do oversabi a lot. Okay, so those who do oversabi, say what you know about the company, they are definitely still going to train you. They are definitely still going to tell you more about the company when you resume. But the little you've seen online, you can just let it out, and everybody's gonna be okay at the end of the day. Okay, so after asking all of that questions, the next question goes like, with your knowledge of this company and the position you're applying for, what value do you think you can add to this company with your position? Like the position you're applying for, maybe you're applying for the sales manager, sales executive, your technical operations, HR, whatever it is you're applying for. They want to know how that you're positioning to add value. For someone to start a company, it's about the value. Okay, it's about the interest. So they want to know how you're going to help the company. Obviously, no company wants to employ somebody that will just be their figurehead. They want somebody that is going to add value, of course, to the company. And then you're going to explain how your position. So when you're doing your research, okay, try to know what the company is about, so that when they ask you a question like this, you must have blended the two together. As a technical operations officer, or as an HR as someone that is applying for the position of HR in a company, you should be able to blend in your position with what it is they are doing in the company. It must also boil down to what the company is about, what the company is doing. Okay, that's another question that can be asked. Okay, from your CV they ask, what do you do in your previous organization? Yes, they want to know what you were doing in your previous organization, and then why did you leave? What happened? Why did you leave? That's one thing they ask. What did you do in your previous organization? Why did you leave? They ask those questions a lot because they want to know your background. It's not like they are not going to do their own background check or something, but they still want to know your background. They still want to know what you're up to, okay? So now they ask you, after all of that, they can ask you, how do you deal with pressure? You know, they want to know how you manage situations. It's not because they are going to put pressure on you. We all know that jobs, but it's not like they want to put pressure on you a lot like that. But they just want to know how you manage situations, how you manage when things happen in the company. They definitely want to know. So they go like, how do you manage pressure? Okay, so you will explain to them. Like I said, I'm not going to be saying the answers in this video, but if you want me to say the answers in my next video, in my upcoming videos, please let me know so that I can come here and, you know, explain to you guys. Yeah, so they can ask you another question like, what is your current salary? Yeah, what do you earn currently wherever you're working, or maybe you've left the place. So they go like, what was your previous salary? How much were you earning when you were working there? And I would say if it is a job position that when you posted the vacancy online, they had like a price tag there. Whatever you earn in your previous organization, okay, let it tally with what is written there so that you don't shoot yourself way below or you don't shoot yourself way above. You can fall within the range of this question. Okay. All right, yeah, so that's it. And then they'll now ask you, what are your expectations? Like, what are your expectations? What do you expect? When they say what are your expectations, they go like, what's your term? Like, how much do you want to collect? How much do you want to collect? Yeah, so they can also ask you, okay, if you're applying for the position of a sales executive, they can ask you, sell me these glasses, okay? The person, you can just hold a pen, you can even hold a pen, you can hold a book, you can hold any ridiculous thing or any important thing. Cup, you can hold a cup and be like, okay, sell me this cup, just to, you know, test your competence, test if it is possible for you to sell something or convince somebody. Just want to see your convincing skills and everything. So relax. An interview session is not, when I had my first interview, Jesus Christ, I wanted to enter water. But see, that interview was rubbish. That interview was rubbish, bomb. You know, we still moved because the tension will always be there. But just calm down, relax yourself, know your CV, know what you're expecting, know what you're up to, be confident in yourself, be very confident in yourself. Let them know you're going to bring a lot to the table. Let them know you're going to add a lot of value to the company. And also, yeah, I'm going to talk about this one in another video. Just let them know what you're going to, what you're up to, what you can do, and then the job is yours. Yeah, so another question they can ask you is, when can you resume? See, let me just give you a trick now. If you're working with an organization, okay, if you're working with an organization while you went for that interview and you've told them that I'm presently working in so place till date, it is written on your CV, you should definitely tell them that I can resume. Just give me 2 weeks, minimum 2 weeks, like minimum 2 weeks. Even if the position is one that they want like immediate employment, but just tell them to give you 2 weeks so that you can do a proper resignation and handover at your previous organization as stated in the labor law of Nigeria. Simple, no adding, no removing. It is there in this labor law of Nigeria. You can be arrested or a company can sue you if you do not do your proper resignation and your proper handing over, especially if it was stated in your offer letter before. So when they ask you this question, like when can you resume, just tell them that within 2 weeks I can resume after doing my proper resignation and handing over in my previous organization, in my present organization where I work now. Just tell them what it is, okay? So let them know. That way they're even going to respect you more because they'll believe you respect the policies of corporate organization, things like that. So don't make that mistake to rush yourself to say I can resume immediately and you're working in an organization. They'll be like, the employer will question it in his mind that, oh, what going on, what that one. So there are many other questions that you can be asked in between, okay? Maybe you say something in your CV, or while you were explaining yourself, you're introducing yourself, you said something, the interviewer can pick something out of it and then ask you. Or you say, this is my job role in my previous organization. When they ask you what was your job role in your previous organization, you explain to them from what you were saying. They just pick out something and ask you. A lot of things can be asked, but these few ones I mentioned are like questions that pop up most of the time, like 98% of the time. Questions like this pop up. These questions pop up. So these are the questions I'll say you should prepare for, okay? Prepare for these questions and prepare to ask any kind of question, like any kind of question. You know, someone was just telling me that in his interview, the interviewer was drinking water in a transparent cup and was like, how do you see this water? Do you see a full cup? Do you see a water that is almost finished, or you see a water that is almost full? Like, what do you see? And you know, they can ask you some very funny questions like that. Just put your mind to it, be confident. If you don't know the answer, see, come and do your way into it, or come and do your way out of it. Just don't be too nervous, okay? And don't be too tense. If not, you'll be able to answer like 90% of your questions. Be confident. Be very confident. Okay, it's not a matter of this. Even if you're tense, it's still not a problem. It is normal, and it is usual. Like, it is normal. Don't kill yourself or don't beat yourself about it. Just do your best and leave the rest for God, honestly speaking, because at the end of the day, they will employ who they will employ, and you will be that person. Don't worry. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope I've been able to help with this these few things I've mentioned. I hope I've been able to help somebody out there. Please don't leave this channel without leaving a comment in the comment section, and without subscribing. Please subscribe to this channel. I love you guys so much, and I want to say thank you so much for watching till now. I'll see you in my next video, and until then, please stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.